What's up, everybody? We are back with another video. On this one, we're taking a little road trip, going up to Ohio, looking at a bunch of parts for the 40 Mercury and potentially a second 40 Mercury, and looking at a gentleman's collection of cars. So stick around, check out the video, and let me know what y'all think. Morning, everybody. As y'all can see, it's very dark out. It's actually about 1:38 in the morning. I'm been on the road for about 30 minutes roughly. 30 minutes into about a 7-hour drive. We are on our way to Ohio. Going to look at a couple of Mercuries and a bunch of parts, and we're going to check out the guy's other collection. But he's got a 39 and a 40 Mercury Convertibles, and supposedly got a bunch of parts and stuff. Won't sell everything together, so we're going to go check everything out. But like I said, I've got a long drive ahead of me. It took me a nice little evening nap. I think I laid down about 6 and got up right at midnight. Ate me a bite, and well, here we are on the road. So I'll check in with y'all as we get a little closer. All right, now I'm just gonna crank up the radio and drive. So we'll see y'all in a little bit.
The floorboard is on the trailer. You can put a floorboard in here. I got a fender from the other side. I got a trunk lid. That's where you're gonna go look at today, is the trunk lid?
No, the guy had a. I'm actually gonna meet with him another day. Like if I come back, pick all this up. He had 2 front fenders and inner fenders.
I got it all.
Yeah. I mean, they were just a good set. I figured it wouldn't ever hurt to have an extra set just in case something happens.
Yeah.
Especially the way people drive nowadays, you know. Oh, let's see here. Oh,
The mistake I made was not buying the coupe the guy had.
Yeah.
Years ago, but he wanted a lot more money, and
yeah, coupes are.
I didn't have it, and I thought, well, I can start with this. But then I found another one shortly after I bought this.
Somebody must have used this one for a parts car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a later model Ford motor in it.
Oh, it's still got a motor in it?
Yeah.
Figured it'd be gone. I know it's the same transmission and front suspension and everything as a 40 Ford. All that's basically the same. Somebody said I think the wishbones might be a little longer on the Mercuries. I'm not positive on that though. But all right. So it's just got a later model flathead in it.
Now, is there something I really don't understand here? Is there a difference between the 3940 hood? The only difference would be the brows, right?
Yeah, the brow.
But all it is the hole, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. But that is a 39 grill on this one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I think it's on.
Nice grill.
What's the top off of over here?
These are off of 46.
46?
And a 46 Club Coupe Ford. I couldn't find me a Merc top, so I was going to try to make something out of these two.
Yeah, the Mercury top is essentially a 37 Ford Club Coupe roof.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
It's just that Mercury's are wider and longer than a Ford.
Yeah. But the extra length is actually in the front end on them.
Yeah.
The fenders and all that.
Now this is a good rear clip. There's 2 sets of running boards. There's bumpers, and there's what These have inner fenders. There's 2 sets of fenders here. Here's the floor pan. That's
Extra rear set or
separate
mix.
from this.
Yeah.
It's and here's a front cowl with a windshield convertible. Here's 2
more doors.
40. There's another hood. I got hoods and fenders up there, and I've got 2 39 doors.
All right, so we got 2 good doors here. Hood, 2 more fenders, or 3. Floor pan. You said 2 sets of running boards in here?
Pardon?
You said 2 sets of running boards in here?
Right here in the middle.
Yeah. All right. Those doors look like they're in pretty good shape.
Pardon?
So the doors look like they're in pretty good shape.
Yeah, they are.
He's always rot down here. Look at that cow. One thing. What's that?
Were you looking for a seat?
Yeah, I need a seat as well.
All right. I'll help you out.
I need all sorts of things.
Oh, here's your deck lid.
Oh,
Here's one of the doors.
another door, yeah.
39. Here's the other one.
Other one's right behind it. All right. The deck lid looks solid. Just surface rust on it.
Pardon?
Just surface rust on the deck lid.
Yeah. There's the front seat.
All right.
Those are my doors right there. Those aren't going.
Those, okay, you're keeping those. Okay.
Yeah. And my running boards up there, now I'm keeping those.
Okay. And then you got, what about those fenders there?
All the fenders. There's another
Cow.
windshield. Part of another convertible bow. You can have that.
Okay.
There's, I don't know how many front fenders up there. There's 4 or 5 fenders, and there's like
Looks like 3 hoods.
3 or 4 hoods, and then down there's another. There's a left rear fender.
Okay, one left rear. What's that
And-
frame for?
Pardon?
I see you got you another chassis leaning up against
Oh,
the
that's
wall.
a 32 Ford.
Oh, nice.
That's for sale.
All right.
It's a progressive chassis that went out of business years ago, and it's set up for a Mustang.
Very nice.
And there's your seat. Front
Yeah,
seat.
I see the seat there.
Yeah.
Yeah, the front seat's a split one. I'm trying to get a good shot of it. All right. Anything else we're looking at, or?
That's pretty well. All my Mercury stuff is here
Okay.
and on the trailer. And if you go piecing it out, it's far more than what I asked you.
Yeah. So it was only the one rear fender?
That to left, yes.
Okay.
That's what I needed for that one out there. But
Yeah.
there's yeah, that'd go for the 40. I don't have anything for the 39.
All right. Yeah, I don't think the rear fenders, there's a little bit of difference between 39 and 40. Just the marker light.
It's just the opening's different.
Yeah, I think it's also the tail light's a little different on 39 and 40.
The tail light's different, yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the hoods are, it's like I said, the brow. Do you have any other trim or anything that goes with it?
Any what?
Any trim or stainless or?
I'd have to look. Excuse me.
No, you're fine. Do what you have to do.
Hello?
Little bicycles. Got all sorts of cool stuff.
This is my 91 Corvette.
Ah. Pretty color.
I've owned that for 30, going on 31 years. This is my Plymouth. I just finished this. I bought this 7 years ago.
Oh, pretty. 69?
69 Satellite. I bought it with
I really like that color.
no drivetrain, no paint, no chrome. No, it was gutted.
Oh,
No
yeah?
Interior. So it's only a 43,000 mile car. I'm third owner.
What motor you put back in it?
318. Same
318.
thing was it in it. It's all original. It's just that it was, when I bought it, the guy had stripped it down and it sit there for years and
Yeah.
died of cancer. And I bought it off of his wife and son.
Oh, so you got one of those little racers over there too.
Well, yeah, there's 5 bug eye sprites. This here's another
That's good.
69 Corvette convertible under there that was set out in the rain, no top.
Oh, wow.
There's a 54 3/4 ton Ford, which was my dad's. This is Dale Jarrett's 89 Bush car.
Huh. Bug-eyed Sprite there, yeah. You don't see those.
Another bug eye Sprite. I bought them off my brother. They sat in my dad's barn for 50 years. Now they're sitting in mine. There's my Nomad.
Oh.
Everything under the hood was chrome plated. The only thing painted was the firewall and the block.
Yeah, see is that the inner fenders up there that are chrome plated?
Yeah.
Very nice.
And this is an 89 March Indy Lights car.
Oh, wow. That's cool. Very nice. What motor's in it?
It takes a V6 Buick, stock Buick.
You like Indy cars type stuff, huh?
Well, I race myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, most of this stuff goes for this thing here.
Yeah.
I bought it to do vintage racing with it.
Yeah.
And then the older I got, I decided just to race my own. That'd be a little bit too fast for my age, I would say, to keep up with everybody.
Yeah.
But mine is similar to this. I just got this here a few months back because when I originally started to go racing 45 years ago, I went to this guy's house first
Yeah.
to buy his car, and another guy in the Cincinnati club had the sister car to it, but he had more stuff to go with the car, and he was asking maybe $1,000 more. Plus, I got a trailer and
Oh,
everything else, so I bought it, and that's when I race today.
what engine's it running it?
I've got a 2008 GSXR 1000 Suzuki in it. Originally, it goes with an old Water Buffalo 3-cylinder, 750. And my son and I just got it out 7 years ago and restored it. Come on, that won't go. That's mine. It's the same car as this.
Very nice. Is that what that little purple body is up there?
That's just a go-kart.
Oh, go-kart body.
Go-kart
Say it's
body. Yeah, a neat club car.
Cool. After you.
This is sedan. and delivery that I've got all new sheet metal in. I want to sell it. Got all new floors.
57.
New rockers, new quarters, new inner panels up front, new splash, new gas tank, new lines. I want it to go. It was a 6-cylinder, 4-speed car. I drove it to work.
Oop.
I do that every time.
I trip on stuff in mine all the time, too.
This is.
This is your 39?
It's a convertible. It was a coupe,
Yeah.
and somebody cut the top off of it and then made a convertible top. It looks like a boat top.
Huh.
And that drove me nuts. So I took the top off of it, and I want to make it back into a coupe.
Yeah. I like your old bicycle over there. It's nice.
Yeah. And that's a nice solid 28. You know, everybody wants a 28. I'll take $4,200 for that.
All right. I like your Gulf sign, too.
Huh?
Your Gulf sign.
Yeah, I just haven't got room.
Yeah, there's those bug-eyed sprites. You said you got 4 of them total?
Pardon?
4 of these bug-eyed sprites?
Yeah, that's my brother. That's the way my brother bought them.
Very nice. I like the old truck. 54, you said?
It's 54.
I like
53,
those.
54, something like that. Yeah, 50.
54, I believe, by looking
Yeah.
at the grill. So,
My dad drove. He bought it. He worked at the refinery, and he bought it for $100 when he put it on the board to get rid of it.
wish I could find them nowadays for $100.
Yeah, he bought that back in 60, 61, something like that. He rebuilt the motor, and probably 25 years ago, I rolled and pleated the seat.
Yeah.
The lady at work did it because I used to work for Superior Coaches, made school buses and limousines. So
Yeah.
one of the girls did it.
You said it's got the little GSX motor in it.
Pardon?
Gixxer motor, 1000.
Yeah. I had a doggone half shaft broke on me over at Mid-Ohio in June, and had to replace a half shaft, so I'm rebuilding the rear end again for this year. In fact, I got to go back down to Dayton tomorrow and pick up my half shafts because I'm getting them nickel plated.
Yeah. Another Corvette.
Yeah, that's a 09 convertible. Hennessy.
Yeah, I bet this is fun to drive.
Pardon?
So I bet it's fun to drive.
Oh, it is fun. I've been pretty fortunate the last 4 years. Mid-Ohio, I get seconds on Saturday and first on Sunday. And the guys, we just keep swapping them back and forth.
Oh, yeah. I like your Oldsmobile, too.
This is a nice old motor. That's only got 70-some thousand miles on it.
That's a big
That's
car.
the worst part of it. And a kink in the fender.
Yeah. I like that gas, Coca-Cola sign's nice.
Frozen. Doggone mice got in there.
Yeah. Very
I've
nice.
been working on this slow. All I gotta do is get some vacuum lines on it and switch some new tires. The car washes off pretty clean. It's just from sitting out here.
Yeah, oh yeah. Most pressure washer will take most of that off. I like your old sign here. That's nice.
Pardon?
Your old Coca-Cola sign. That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, y'all, just left Bob's place a little bit ago. On my way back home. Another 7-hour drive back. Drove 7 hours. Spent about an hour and a half at Bob's place looking over, you know, and talking with him. A lot of Mercury parts. There's 4, well, technically 5 hoods if you count the one that's on the 40. One of them's a 40 convertible. Got a 39 grill in it. But somebody's hacked out part of the cowl and the dash, but it does have a good frame. Didn't get to pop the hood, it was stuck, but he's supposed to send me pictures later on of the engine that's in it. I think it's got a later model overhead valve motor in it. Doesn't have a flathead anymore. let's see, there was a total, if you count the hood on it, well, there's 4 separate hoods, and 2 sets of doors. One of the sets of doors is good. The other one, the whole bottom would have to be repaired. Let's see, got a good deck lid. That's one of the things we really want. The other car that's sitting on the trailer, it's actually technically half a car. It's a 39 convertible. There's a 39 cow laying there. But both cars have real good trunk sections. There's part of a floorboard laying under it. There's 2 sets of fenders there. And then there's more fenders that were in the building, another couple sets. Only 1 extra rear fender, and I think it was the passenger side. So there's, counting both cars, I guess 2 passenger side fenders. And, there was a little bit of stainless there, 39 dash. A good seat for a 3940, which we need a seat. The 40 Ford seat is different. The 3940 Mercury seat's a little bit wider. So the price he's asking, it's definitely, I'd say, fair for everything, just because of what the parts are and how hard some of them are to find. The deck lid alone, that's a big chunk of change if you can find one, and that one's good. It did have a little rot on the bottom, but it's not bad. It'd be rather easy to fix. You know, and it had surface rust on the outside, which is no biggie. With all the extra sets of fenders, you know, and hoods, you know, I could keep a whole extra front clip for myself, and we could probably piece together, you know, keep some good stuff for myself, and then piece together that other 39 convertible, make a decent car out of it, turn around and sell it. So if I buy them, that'll be the plan. That whole rear cowl section on that one 30, not cowl section, the rear valance, I guess you'd say, from the rows under the tool storage box. That's real good on that one that's sitting on the trailer. It and its rear, matter of fact, its rear quarters are much better than the ones on mine, wheel wells and all. It might be worth it almost to take that whole section from the doors back, oh pardon me, and graft them onto mine. I have to modify the tops of them, because that's one of the few differences between the convertible and the coupe, is where the top of it goes, you know, where the convertible top latches on. That's easy enough fix with what I've got. But things to consider. He's willing to work with me a little bit as far as I can make payments on it or whatever. We just got to decide how we want to do it, decide if we are going forward with it. Of course, I got to discuss it with the boss, you know. Happy wife, happy life. Can't just spend all the money. I'm not going to tell y'all the actual price. That's, you know, that's kind of between me and him. Once the deal's said and done, I'll let y'all know. But I think there's enough parts there. Like I said, I could piece together the second car and either sell it and make most of my money back, and then sell a few other parts, make some money, or I could just, you know, piece the other car together and keep it and have me 2 40 Mercuries. I said that 140, it does have a 39 grill in it. It's not a bad looking 39 grill. So it is what it is. I'm not big on convertibles. There was an actual roof set. I don't know if I got it in the video or not. He had 2 roofs laying on the side that kind of go with it. They're like 46, 7, whatever club. One was a club coupe roof, and one was a maybe a business coupe roof or something, I can't remember. He was going to try to make a top originally for one of those cars. I think those go with it as well. If they do, we'll probably use one and make a removable hardtop. That'd be kind of cool. But I got a lot to think about. Of course, right now I said I'm still on my way back home, so I'll be back with y'all in a little bit as we get on home. Alright everybody, it's been a couple days. I'm back. I'm actually recording the intro and outro for this video right now. As y'all seen in the video, we had the 40 Mercury Convertible with a 39 grill. It did have a hacked up cowl section, but on the trailer there was another cowl from a 39, so that could be repaired, no problem. The floors were shot and it didn't have rockers or sill plates, whatever you want to call them. Of course, if you go back to my previous content, that's not an issue. We just made a whole brand new set of sill plates for the for my 40. We're currently working on the floors, so that's not an issue. The back half of the floor trunk section is good in it and the parts car on the trailer. There's an actual mid section and another floor section laying under that. I think you can see it in the video. Parts wise, let's see, the 40 had the passenger rear fender on it. It looked like the driver's rear fender was in the building. There was an extra 39 dash. I've got an extra 40 dash, so that wouldn't be a big deal either. The back half of the car that's on the trailer, its quarters and inner wheel wells and all that are much better than what's on the 40. So it would probably be good to take what was sitting on the trailer and use it in the back half of this car, which would also leave me an extra trunk floor pan. But it had a real good rear valance area. I said there was, not counting the one on the 40, there was 4 extra hoods. There was, I think, a total of about 5, maybe 6 sets of fenders, not counting what's on that 40. There was the seat, which was a good shape. I mean, like I said, in that video where I'm driving, part of the video where I'm driving back, I kind of go over all this. Now, here's the kicker. If we get this car, which I'm leaning towards it, trying to buy it, like I said, he's willing to work with me, which is cool. It's one reason I gotta get that C10 finished so we can sell it for money for all this. I've been thinking about it. What would I do if I got it? We would use part of the parts for the coupe, and then we would take that 40 convertible, and I think we'd turn it into make it a daily. Right now, oldest thing I got that I drive right now is this old 81 Ford. I mean, I've got the 51. Of course, it's not on the road, but this is my work truck. But I want an old school daily. Now, you know, we got new Explorer sitting on the other side over there. That's what we use for, that's what I drove up there. I mainly let the wife use it. I mean, we got nice newer vehicles, but I would rather personally drive something old every day. So this deal goes through. I said we're going to take that convertible and make it an old school daily driver. I mean, we're going to leave it rusty, crusty, throw one of those old sets of bumpers on it, pick out there's 2 sets of bumpers. We'll pick out the better of the 2, send those off for chrome for the coupe, because the coupe's going to be nice. The other set we're going to throw on it and rock them as is. It'll be a true patina type build. We'll redo the floors. I've already got a motor transmission in mind. I've actually talked about this motor and transmission going and picking them up in a previous video a while back. You'd have to go back and search. I couldn't. Matter of fact, it was in that junkyard crawl video. Gentleman still got the 54 Lincoln motor and transmission in that Mercury for a daily. Ooh, that would be sweet. Anyway, that's it for this video. I appreciate y'all watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch y'all on the next one, right? See you on the flip side.